Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Jasmine.
Jasmine, how old are you?
I just turned 25 last month.
Okay, happy birthday. It's your birthday.
Thank you.
And what do you do?
I am in the beauty industry. I specialize in lashes, eyebrows, and lip blushing. And I am also a YouTube content creator.
Okay, nice. So,
All right, y'all, we got Pop the Balloon here. I decided to venture out something a little different, but looks like Jasmine here is just like every person I see on this show. They got multiple businesses, they entrepreneurs, they ain't just got one job. I mean, come on. I find it hard to believe that, all these people doing all these things, but maybe they all got side hustles, but you need a real hustle. So, but let's check out, see what she's talking about.
so what are some things you like to do for fun?
Some things I like to do for fun is I love to explore. I love to be outside in nature. I love water, being in water, by water, and self-care.
Okay. And what do you look for in a man?
I'm looking for a man that is honest, generous, and spiritually in tune, and someone that is not selfish.
All right. And what are some of your deal breakers?
Some of my deal breakers would be a man that would be intimidated by the divine feminine power that I have, because some men can be intimidated by that, or a man that is insecure, and a man that is, again, selfish.
All right.
There goes some red flags right there. All right. The divine feminine energy in a man who's insecure. Essentially, what she's saying is she wants to be able to do what she wants to do, no consequences, essentially. And if she goes out, I mean, look how she's already dressed coming out here. I mean, this outfit is, if you met her on the first time, I mean, she got the stomach out. So, I mean, it's a revealing outfit, right? So essentially, like, if it's a girls' night out, she wants to go out with her friends and whatnot. She go out looking a little bit wild. She wants you to shut up, deal with it. You know what I mean? Those type of things. Looking for attention. I feel like it's one thing, like if you're with your girl and she's out and she's dressed a certain way or whatever, but she's with you. You know what I mean? When she goes out by herself, I think there's like some sort of respect level that y'all should have, like with each other. You know what I mean? And I don't think it's a guy's insecurity to also want his girl to be safe, because sometimes you're putting yourself at risk with how you dress and go out, and it's scary out there for women. A lot of crazy guys out there, so it's not just about insecurity, it's about protecting you as well. But yeah, I can see why old boy popped his balloon. He ain't trying to hear that. Those are like red flags for guys as soon as women start saying that.
Okay, so we did get a pop balloon. Let's go on over there, see what hands ended up popping. Your name and age.
My name is Tank, 28.
All right. And Tank, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Very beautiful. I didn't want to pop, but the way you just put that, it just didn't seem right with me. That's all.
Okay.
What the
Divine, feminine, powered.
Okay. So what did it give off for you? Like,
I just didn't like it. It's just the world is already like, femininity, feminism, like. I'm good.
Okay. And now, is he someone that's your type?
Yes, he's very handsome. I like how you're dressed, and I like your tattoos and everything.
Thank you. You're so beautiful.
They actually look like they match, right? Like they actually look like a couple. You know what I mean? On shows that actually look like, if you saw them on the street together, you'd be like, oh, that makes sense. Yeah, they would look good together.
Thank you.
And so now, do you want to clarify what you meant by the divine femininity, or?
Yes, I just stand very strong in my feminine energy, and I want a man that's very masculine that can allow me to just thrive, and I feel like I hold a lot of power. I love God and things like that.
What is it? What's going on?
I like the way she put that.
Oh, okay. So do you want that balloon back?
Yeah.
Oh. All right, let's get the balloon back, guys.
That's a better explanation, but she said a good bit, but she didn't really say much. But that was a little more clear.
There you go. All right. We'll be back then.
But he's also just attracted to her, so he was looking for any reason to get the balloon back. So I don't think it really mattered.
Head on back. So we have no pop balloons, so I'm actually going to hand you a pick.
Okay.
Hang on to that. And there are a lot of guys right now, so let's have you pop 3 balloons.
3?
3.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead. Okay, 2 more. And 1 more. All right, your name and age.
Phil, 26.
Phil, why was your balloon unpopped?
She's well spoken. She seems like someone who knows what she wants for herself.
Nice. And why'd you end up popping his?
Just not my typical type.
Okay. What makes him not your usual type?
He seems really quiet.
Are you usually quiet?
Not really.
Oh. Okay. Nice. Thank you. And then you end up popping 2 more down over here. Your name and age.
I'm Tevin. I'm 28.
Okay. And Tevin, why was your balloon unpopped?
She looked like a video vixen. Like, look at her. Like, damn, she got tattoos. Like, she like a Disney princess. Like, you just put her in a movie right now. Like, she fine as hell. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay. All right. Cool. And why'd you end up popping his?
Just because I had to pop somebody.
Okay. But is he your type?
Yes.
Appreciate that.
All right. Sounds good. And we got 1 more down over here. Your name and age. Don't look so sad now.
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm sick. My name is Jerron, I'm 27.
Okay. And why was your balloon unpopped?
You like a bowl of ice cream. You just look so good.
Thank you.
But it's okay. I was hearing what she was saying with the alpha woman energy. I could tame all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's okay.
She didn't even say alpha woman energy, but whatever. Bowl of ice cream. Any of y'all ever said that to a girl that she looks like a bowl of ice cream? I've never used that line. That's that's interesting to say. I mean, he ain't got a chance. He already popped his balloon, but yeah, that brother's thirsty. He is thirsting over her. Something serious. He is mad she popped his balloon. He says, yeah.
Hey, you don't like who I am. It's okay.
All right, you broke his heart. Why'd you pop his?
I'm sorry. I'm really not a shallow person. I really do go based off of personality, but I did have to pop in.
It's okay. I understand.
All right, thank you. Let's head on back. We now have 4 guys left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Okay. What are 2 life lessons that you have learned that has impacted you?
Okay. 2 life lessons that you have learned that have impacted you. Okay, name and age first and then answer.
Yeah, my name is Destin, 27. 2 life lessons that I've learned. Be consistent. I understand that consistency creates success. I've been consistent in my businesses. I've been doing it since 2017. 3 businesses. I have a family-owned business as well. So yeah, I've been very consistent, and that's some great lesson for me. Something else.
You know what I'm saying? About people having all these businesses. Like, every time I watch this, it's like all these people have like multiple businesses, doing multiple things, but they on this show. Where do you have the time to do one of these shows? You're running all these businesses. I would not have the time to do a dating show.
Also, would be, I mean, just to, have faith in God as well. That's a good lesson. Always can depend on God, fall back on the word, when it comes down to certain situations.
Name and age and answer to her question.
Daniel, 26. 2 life lessons that I've learned. I would say the first one is have a plan. No plan to not have a plan is a plan to fail. Is a quote. And then also is resiliency. Just being consistent and continuing to pursue something is something that I've learned is a good life lesson for me.
Okay. Name and age and answer to her question.
Tank, 28. First lesson in a relationship, you cannot just pay all the bills and think that it's okay. You got to be there. Like, just because I was paying all the bills, like, I thought that that was okay. When I had to be there physically, too, and emotionally and mentally. I didn't do all of that. And then competence and how you got to be competent to get some confidence, and then that creates accomplishments. So, yeah.
He's dropping bars.
You try to hit her with a rhyme right there. You try to go relationship lesson, life lesson. I ain't mad at it.
All right. And what about over here? Name and age and answer to your question.
Awesome. My name is Gary Vance. I'm 25. And I guess discipline and also consistency. That's one thing I've learned to be better at it over time, things like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. Okay. Now, what about for yourself? Let's throw the question back at you.
2 life lessons that I've learned is that you reap what you sow. So you need to be mindful of the energy that you put out and how you treat people. And that accountability is key. Once I learned how to take accountability for my actions, my life changed.
Nice. All right. Let's have you pop.
Accountability is very important. It's really the only way you grow. You know, got to be able to look at things you've done, things you didn't do, how you can be better, take responsibility for your faults, certain situations. Some people are really good at it. Some people are terrible at it. But a lot of times people are really good at it. They find ways to grow and become better. So, accountability, that is key. That's one thing I take from accountability is extremely.
Pop one balloon. Okay. So why was your balloon unpopped?
I think that shit looks and stuff like that. They like the neck tattoo though. Feel me? But that's pretty much it.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping his?
I like an older man, older than me, and we're the same age.
What's wrong with that? I'm curious, shorty.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a fan of the neck tattoo either. I think like a neck, like something on your back and neck or something like that, but right on the throat. That's wild. Right? And I've seen some crazy ones. Hers isn't that crazy, but yeah, I feel him on the neck tattoo thing. I'm not the biggest fan of a neck tattoo.
Thank you. All right, we've got 3 guys left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Does anyone have any children?
Any kids? No kids. Oh, okay. That's no kids. Ask
And
another one.
What are your current priorities in life?
Okay, current priorities in life. All right, over here.
My first current priority is to breed a grand champion dog. I breed American bullies. Standards, not the little short dogs who have trouble breathing. My dogs bite if you come in. And then, to just get my feet wet with being a professional MMA fighter. I do want that too. Yeah.
Nice. What about over here?
Damn.
I would think that would come first, right? Like if you're trying to be a professional at something, why did it take him so long to think about like what his priorities were, right? Is breeding a dog and then becoming like if you're trying to be a pro athlete, that needs to be what you eat, breathe, night, sleep, whatever is becoming that pro athlete, especially a contact sport, boxing, MMA. That's your life right there. You know what I'm saying? Because you could lose your life in the ring. All right, so that has to be a priority. That was a little bit strange to me.
26. I would say currently my priorities are school, education. That's currently what I'm in. And then also being intentional about pursuing somebody. So I would say those are the 2 things right now that's a priority.
And over here?
I would say, especially if you're in school and stuff, wrap that up. Wrap that up first. Get into your career and what you want to do, then get serious with somebody. I feel like I am like kind of old school thinking of have your ducks in a row. You know what I mean? If you happen to meet somebody, you happen to meet somebody, but I don't think that should be like on your priority list while you're in school trying to, get in your career or, get finished, get going. I would say get going first and then, then get there, you'll be more in a space to do things, take them places, stuff like that. Have a stable income, a place to live, stuff like that. I think get settled first. That'll be my advice to the men is get yourself stable first, and then go out seeking.
Yeah, my name is Destin 27. My priorities are my businesses. That takes up like really like a lot of my time. And as well as
Bro got all them businesses.
myself working on my health and stuff as well. Working out, making sure that I do that consistently, for sure.
Sounds good. Okay, it is time to pop.
I look so unsure about what he just said. Why he look around like that? He was like, I do work out, all right?
Another balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one.
I'm sorry.
All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
She's well dressed, well spoken, and yeah, nothing bad to say.
Okay, nice. And why'd you end up popping his?
I just like the other answers a little better.
Sounds good. Thank you. All right, our two.
See, she heard school, like, he's not ready yet. He needs to get finished with school first and then do things. The other two guys, one has all those businesses. The other one's a breeder. And, breeders do, if you're really good at it, breeders do make, really good money. So they have like their set goals and they're working. So.
Remaining guys, any questions for our girl? Oh, you ready over here? Okay, sorry. That's good again.
Do you have any kids?
No.
Where you located?
North Carolina.
I'm in Dallas.
Okay.
That's it?
It's long distance.
That's fine with me.
All right.
You're good?
Yep.
Okay. Any questions here?
Well, we wouldn't have to do long distance. I live in North Carolina as well. Yeah, I live in Charlotte.
Oh, okay.
What part of North Carolina you in?
Fayetteville.
Okay. In about 3 hours, 4 hours.
I travel there often.
Okay. Let's make it happen.
Bro, just trump card, old boy. He was like, Dallas, I'm local. He didn't even ask the question. He was just like, look, I'm in North Carolina. We can get this going now. All right? We ain't even got to take it too far. All right, I'm right here. He said, let's go. He's trying to think, because look, old boy there, obviously she has an attraction to him, right? Like he was the first one to pop his balloon. She ain't popped him since. He's still staying there. Old boy got to do it. He can take his advantages, all right? He got to take his advantages where he can take them, all right? He local.
Yeah, let's make it happen. For sure. Okay. For sure.
Any other questions?
Any other questions?
Very good.
Buddy got tight. That's the MMA aggression. He said, F this. Pop that balloon real quick. He was like, she ain't going to drop me.
You said you're 25, right?
Yes.
Okay. And what do you do for work again?
I'm in the beauty industry.
Beauty industry, okay.
And I content create.
Okay.
She got all businesses too. Look at y'all. Y'all can have 20 businesses together, all right?
Cool.
Okay, we'll be back. Why'd you take yourself out the running?
He there.
So what?
I just think he there. I seen the look. I seen, he said North Carolina. She smiled, all 32 teeth.
Okay.
Bro.
All right, but you held on to your for quite some time. Why so?
Because I was ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when he there, I don't like competing when I know I'm going to lose. I'm a fighter.
Shouldn't have eliminated yourself, but is he someone?
He just contradicted himself. I don't like fighting when I know I'm going to lose. I'm a fighter. I like competition. What? If you're a fighter, you like competition, you going to compete, bro? That don't make no sense, man. He just, he ain't really on that level. You know what I mean? Like he just talking out of both sides of his mouth. He probably don't even want to deal with long distance himself. You know what I'm saying? Bro probably got something going on in Dallas anyway. So
that's your type?
Yes, he is my type.
Okay. Well, do you have our last guy over here? Now, is he someone that's your type?
Yes, he is my type.
Okay. Let me bring you up here with us. Come on up here. Let's ask all of our final questions up here.
What is her type? These two guys look like complete opposites. All right, complete opposites. You got, dude here, the MMA fighter dude, he looked like a model, low key. Pause, whatever. Dude looks like a model, right? Got himself well together, definitely in shape, tatted up. That's the look. A lot of fashion designers are going for it now. You're seeing dudes out there on the runways and stuff like that. Then you got a guy here who's, his hair, he probably needs to cut it. Not doesn't look as in shape, right? He's a little more oval. All right. But he's taller. He's taller than old boy, and they're both dark skinned. So maybe that's the type. Maybe she likes dark skinned men.
All right. Do you guys have any final questions?
No. She's very beautiful. Very beautiful. Amazing.
No, I have no questions.
Okay. Well then, let me go ahead and ask mine. Is it a yes for you for her?
Yes.
Okay. And is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
We got a match. I'll take the mic. You guys can go on up. Make some noise for them.
Yo, that's it for me on this one. But definitely dig this show. I'll be back. We'll probably do another one next time. Probably follow this one or whatever. But man, y'all have a good one. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see y'all next time.